Hey now, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am back to review, this time, Underworld Evolution, which is a 2006 film. It is the sequel to Underworld. It is once again directed by Len Wiseman, and the plot is we pick up pretty much where the first movie left off, where Celine, played by Kate Beckinsale, and Michael, played by Scott Speedman, they're sort of on the run, but Marcus is awakened. Marcus is officially the longest, first ever vampire ever created, and he's not so much mad about what they've done to the Coven or to Victor or anything like that. In fact, he's like, hell, Victor deserved it. But his mission, his goal, is to free his brother William, who, well, since he's the first vampire, his brother is the first ever werewolf. Now, what I think of the sequel, Underworld Evolution, is I like this movie. I mean, look, do I like this as much as the first movie? Probably not. The first movie's better. Am I surprised to see that Rotten Tomatoes has this at a 16%? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but that's pretty fucking low. God damn. Let me talk about the things I like about this movie. Kate Beckinsale as Celine. What more can I say that I didn't already say in the first review? She's hot, but she's also a badass. She's also capable. I like that in the first movie we established her and Michael falling in love. This movie, they're very much a couple, but she's not some damsel in distress now that she has this hybrid, immortal, first ever being of a creature as a boyfriend. No, she's still able to kick ass, take names, take care of herself, protect Michael if she has to. That's what I like. I like that we have a franchise with a female lead who is that capable, who is that much of a badass. Scott Speedman as Michael. I find it interesting what they did with him in the first movie, him becoming the first ever half vampire, half werewolf, and he became this thing. Hell, I even thought the look of him was interesting. It was different. It does seem like they don't know what to do with this character in the sequel. It's like they built him up as this big deal, as this almost abomination looked at from everyone else. In this movie, it's like, yeah, he's very powerful, and you don't know how far his powers go, but what do they do with him? You could argue that it's Celine's movie, but at the end of the day, I would like to see more done with Michael. I like the moments like when he doesn't want to drink blood or feed on animals or anything. He goes out, he sneaks out into that bar, and he's trying to eat food to quench his hunger, and like the food gets him sick, and he's freaking out, and all the cops are coming at him, and he's just wigging out and going crazy. Marcus, like I said, the first ever vampire, he's played by Tony Curran, and this actor was fine. You buy him in those moments where he's supposed to be intimidating or scary, and he has that presence about him. His look was probably most interesting. The fact that most of the movie he's in that makeup where he has the wings, he's like the full-fledged half-bat version of a vampire, and I liked how he looked in those moments. Very creepy. I liked the suit. Again, practical effects is a big plus. There were some moments where the transformation scenes were CGI, and that might not have looked all that great, but I liked the way he looked with the wings, and very cool. That one scene where he's chasing Celine and Michael, they're driving off in the truck, and he's flying next to them, ramming into the side of the truck. Like, stuff like that was cool. The likings. I should talk about this because the likings aren't really used all that well, right? The first movie, it's very much at least half their story with Lucien and everything of the deception and getting revenge. This movie, they're kind of just there. They're there to be things that Celine and Michael beat up and kill. So that's a little disappointing. But I will say that William, sure, he's a mindless beast. He's the first ever werewolf, but I could say that he looked badass. The white fur, also the werewolves look different now. I said before that they looked weird without the hair in the first movie. This sequel, they brought the hair. They actually look like werewolves this time around, so I like that. But again, William, he looked good. It was a suit. Again, it was a person in the suit, so that was cool. And sure, maybe lack of a character, lack of a villain, but he looked cool. Some questions and some things that I guess I'm a little confused about, like why did they do certain things. Craven. Craven was a character that, sure, I might not have loved in the first movie. He was kind of annoying, pretty much a dick, but he was in the first movie a lot. He was a big character in that film. In the sequel, he gets killed in like the first 5 minutes. And look, maybe people complained in the first movie about how annoying he was, or that love triangle that I admit isn't really necessary, so they just did away with him. Okay, fine. It just seems very anticlimactic for the character. Maybe you could have had somebody else kill him, or you could have done a little bit more with him before you did that. And also, where's Erica? Where's the character Erica who, she was in love with Craven, she even helped Celine a couple times, more so to help herself, but still, she was another character who was pretty prevalent in the first movie and just disappears here. Not even a mention of her. But I still enjoy this movie. I still like the action. It seems like it's a little bit more action than the first film. I appreciated some more backstory, some more addition to the mythology, like at the beginning where you see Victor, Marcus, and Amelia, the original trio of vampires, and them dealing with William and him turning his first batch of werewolves and how out of control that was. It's the sequel. There's more action. It's more fun. Is it better story-wise? Maybe not, but still I think it's a lot of badass moments, a lot of really cool action and death and blood and gore. Again, what more can you ask for? Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the sequel, Underworld Evolution? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!